Welcome back to the MMA Business Hour, everyone. In today's episode, we're going to discuss whether or not Ronda Rousey is going to make her return to the UFC. There's been a lot of talk recently about Ronda Rousey potentially returning to the UFC, especially because her WWE contract is coming to an end. And Amanda Nunes, the 135 champion, just relinquished the belt to go into retirement. And then there's been a lot of stuff on Twitter this week of people saying, like, why on earth is Holly Holm in a main event? 7 out of her 8 last fights have ended in decision. She is not that exciting fighter that she was, 8 years ago when she beat Ronda Rousey with that ridiculous head kick. She's older now. She's 41 years old. And then it dawned on me. It makes perfect sense. If Holly Holm is able to win on Saturday night in impressive fashion, hopefully, it sets up a potential vacant title match with Ronda Rousey. If we do Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey 2, that would be a huge pay-per-view for the UFC. There are not a ton of women's huge pay-per-view draws right now, so putting Ronda Rousey in a main event for a title against Holly Holm makes perfect sense. If I'm Dana White and Sean Shelby, maybe a UFC 300 co-main event for the vacant 135 belt between Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm could be a huge addition to whoever they put in the main event. I mean, everyone would want to see Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm too. And Holly Holm is 41. I think Ronda Rousey is 36 right now, so they're 5 years apart. So if she ever had a better chance to beat her, it would probably be right now. Has Ronda Rousey been training at all? Would she want to enter a training camp at this point after being, I think she retired in like 2015. So it'll be really interesting to see whether or not Ronda Rousey even wants to fight. But this whole setup just makes a little bit too much sense to me. So if Holly Holm can win tonight at UFC Las Vegas 77 against Mayra Bueno Silva, I think it sets up a great, even if it's not at UFC 300, if it's down the road a little bit, maybe, 6 months, 8 months, a year from now, I think they have a potential pay-per-view blockbuster with Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey too, Ronda returning from the WWE, and obviously Ronda Rousey got head kicked into another dimension the last time they fought, so I'm sure the competitor in her wants to get that back a little bit. But what do you guys think? Do you think Ronda Rousey wants to come back to the UFC and avenge that loss she had to Holly Holm back in 2015? I can't believe that fight was almost 8 years ago this November. It's absolutely insane. Man, I'm getting old. Fuck me. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. You think Holly Holm and Ronda Rousey would sell a lot of pay-per-views? Because I sure think they will. All right, thanks for tuning into this video, everyone, and we'll catch you guys on the next fight. Peace.